Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Cavs. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. I'm Sam Weiss. On today's show, we take a closer look at the rise of anti-Semitism. But first, we gotta get through these announcements. The Media Center would like to help you boost your vocabulary power by sharing an ACT vocabulary word of the day. Today's word of the day is hardship, which means severe suffering. For example, there are many people experiencing hardships during the holiday season. Girls soccer tryouts will be held on January 29th and 30th starting at 4:30. All those interested in playing this season, please contact Coach Arquette in room S206. All physicals need to be uploaded to Planet HS or Big Teams to be able to try out. Avid is looking for students who are motivated but need a little extra support as you move into higher level classes. Are you interested in getting the skills you need for college or your career path? Are you a student who has motivation to succeed, but maybe don't know where to start? Do you want to be part of a community that helps cares for you and celebrates your successes? Well, then Avid is the place for you. Avid applications open Wednesday, January 17th of 2024 and go all the way through March 17th of 2024. This year, Avid will be accepting applications from rising freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Sophomore and junior spots are limited. There will be a virtual student and parent interest meeting on Thursday, January 25th, 2024 from 6 to 6:30 p.m. Please contact the RNE Avid site coordinator, Ms. Cincinnati Wood, in B206 or through email with any questions. Apply at rneavid.org/application. The Media Center will have a book giveaway on January 26th during both lunches. The giveaway will take place in the square area outside the Media Center by the stairs, between buildings A and B. Please note, these are not books that are still in the Media Center's collection. These are select books that will be outside the Media Center on carts. All are welcome to come by and grab one or two books. Happy reading. For students interested in softball practice, it will be held Monday through Thursday from 4:15 to 6:15 on the softball field. Please contact Coach Gray at elgray15@yahoo.com with any questions. Seniors, if you are interested in being coming home king or queen, please look for the email sent by Mrs. Cherry. Deadline to sign up is Wednesday. The coming home basketball game is next Friday, February 2nd. Recycling reminder. We only recycle metal such as steel, tin, and aluminum cans, paper and cardboard such as junk mail, greeting cards without foil or glitter, magazines, newspaper, paperback books, and paper bags, and plastics such as bottles and jugs. Please do not put food, scrap metal, aerosol cans, aluminum foil, shredded paper, and takeout trays in the recycling bin. Place these items in the trash can. When in doubt, throw it out. Recycling collection will take place every other week on Wednesdays during CLT unless otherwise noted. The next pickup will be on Wednesday, January 24th, also known as tomorrow. Please make sure your bin is outside of your classroom by the end of the first block. The second annual Silver Cadet Indoor Drumline Competition will take place Saturday, January 27th in RNE's main gym. Doors open at 1 p.m. and the show begins at 2 p.m. This event will showcase 8 drum lines from across the state of South Carolina and Georgia that will compete for the crown of the best drum line in the Southeast. While our own drum line will be performing, we will also have the DoD drum line of Benedict College performing as well. Student tickets can be purchased in the band room during your lunch on Wednesday, January 24th at a discounted rate of $7. All other advanced tickets are $15 and $20 at the door. We hope to see you this Saturday. Go Cavs! Attention work-based learning students. It is important that you see Mr. Sumter as soon as possible. There is information that you will need to know if you are trying to earn WBL credit and/or CCR status. Please check your email for information from Mr. Sumter regarding your username and password to access resources that will help you elevate your win scores. After you log in, please change your password. See Mr. Sumter if you have any questions. Attention juniors and seniors. Are you looking for a job? Well, Jersey Mike's is hiring. Jersey Mike's is looking to grow students into leaders and help you strengthen your resume. See Mr. Sumter for more information on how to apply. STAR is hosting our 4th annual Valentine's for Senior Citizens project from now until February 8th. We will be creating beautiful Valentine cards for senior citizens. You can participate with your class or feel free to stop by the Media Center during your lunch to create a beautiful card. Join us in helping to make Valentine's Day sweeter for our local senior citizens. You can stop by during your lunch between now and February 8th to create cards. Our goal for this year is to create 700 cards. Do you want to make an impact on your school community? Well, there's no better way to do it than to join us in our CAVPLEX Convergence Media Magnet program. CAVPLEX is so much more than just the news show. We also produce our school's yearbook, our online newspaper called The Saber, and our literary magazine that shows off the amazing work by our school's artists and writers. The latest window to sign up for CAVPLEX ends at the end of January. For more information, see your counselor or reach out to Mr. Rawson. Speaking of CAVPLEX, our Convergence Media students produce many different kinds of content, including hard-hitting topics. After recent events, I decided to take a dive into the national anti-Semitism numbers. Here's more.
Any group that gets you talking and tries to do a positive thing is very important.
From students to elected officials, anti-Semitism affects Jews nationwide. Some try to help those affected by offering a helping hand, like the director of education at the Beth Shalom Synagogue, Risa Strauss, or a mother of 2 who wished to remain anonymous. Others try to take charge and make a change, like the director of security at the Tree of Life congregation, Jonathan Leader, or House Representative Beth Bernstein.
But this is not a new problem. In fact, anti-Semitism has been in the news and newspapers for decades.
We were actually referenced by many professional papers and groups as other. Getting beaten up brought it home to me. Losing my pants fairly often brought it home to me. Having my older brother defend me and having the snot beaten out of him by a bunch of kids in front of teachers who watched them beating on him brought it home to me. You know, when you're a little kid, I mean, that stuff sticks with you forever. We have had people call them bomb threats. We have had death threats. Swastika put on my door. A letter saying, do you know you're going to burn in hell if you don't convert, or something similar. At least you're not going to go heaven on the nicer ones.
You know, everybody thinks it can't happen here, but it can. So now she's terrified to tell people she's Jewish. She doesn't like to have the religion talk with the people that she's dating.
That's not to say that people don't understand that it's out there. They do. But they didn't see it as an immediate mindset. I saw increasing behaviors which I considered to be problematical and difficult.
These behaviors are not just isolated to South Carolina, they're nationwide. In the 2020s alone, there's been 8,440 anti-Semitic attacks, not including 2023. And of these attacks, 984 of them were at K-12 schools. Over half of those were in 2022 alone. But why talk about national numbers if we're focused on South Carolina?
Getting people to recognize that, unfortunately, was partially because of other things in other places.
Always be aware of what's going on.
The increase in anti-Semitic in this state and across the nation have increased substantially.
I know those people, I know that road, I know that street, I know that building, I know exactly what room they were hiding in, and that brings it home.
Representative Beth Bernstein has introduced a new bill that could help slow or even stop hate crime and anti-Semitic attacks in South Carolina.
Let's say a crime was committed, you have to have an underlying crime, but it can be shown that it was based on some racially biased motive. Then the judge would have an opportunity to enhance the penalty to the underlying crime and allow law enforcement to be able to track these type incidences.
But this is an uphill battle.
One senator could really block legislation.
Until this bill is passed, these numbers will only increase. As a member of the Jewish community myself who has experienced these events, all I have to say is to all those affected and who will be affected, Oseh Shalom b'mumav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu ve'akol Israel v'imru. Amen. October 7th, 2023. These numbers have skyrocketed. For more information, you can go to the Anti-Defamation League website, also known as the ADL. If you want to be a part of producing content like that, think about joining the Calflex program. But that's all we have for the show today. Make sure to give us a follow at RNE TV on Instagram if you like what you see here on the show. I'm Sam Weiss. Stay safe, have fun, and remember, it's a great day to be a Cavalier.